Alright, Mr. O coming to you this morning doing some trig videos because I'm going to be out of the classroom, so I just want to make sure you guys can still do it and have the examples. So, inside of part A here, we need to mark what those sides are. And since 54 is this upper left-hand angle, and the right angle is in the top right, that makes 17 the hypotenuse. And based on where W is compared to 54, that would be the opposite. And you should remember from our previous lesson, we have a little mnemonic device for helping us remember our trig functions. And that is SOHCAHTOA. Okay. So, SOHCAHTOA. And what we've got to do is realize that we've marked the opposite and the hypotenuse. And since we've marked the opposite and the hypotenuse, that means we're going to use sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. So, sine (54) equals W over 17. So, now it just becomes an algebra equation, and we just need to solve for W. So we multiply by 17 on both sides. So W equals, and first off, make sure that the mode, because mine is not, the mode is in degrees, and then do 17 times the sine 54. So the answer is 13.75. Okay, let's come over to part C. So here we go. The 33 is the bottom right hand angle. The right angle is the top angle. So W being between those two angles makes it the adjacent. And then the 4.5 is across from the 90-degree angle, making it the hypotenuse. So since we have adjacent over hypotenuse, we're talking about cosine, because cosine equals opposite over or adjacent over hypotenuse. So cosine (33) equals W over 4.5. Alright, so again, multiply by 4.5 on both sides. So W equals 4.5 times the cosine of 33. Alright, so I saved B for last for a very specific reason. So right here, 28 is the bottom left-hand angle. The right angle is the top angle, being between the two. W is again the adjacent. And then the 1.0 is the opposite. So since we have the opposite and the adjacent, we're going to deal with the tangent of 28 degrees. Equals, and this is where things get a little bit tricky. It's 1.0 over W. And this is where things get just a smidge tricky. We don't like the W in the denominator. So we need to multiply by the denominator. So after we get done multiplying by the denominator, W times the tangent 28 equals 1.0. Now, since it's W times tangent, we have to divide. And what are we dividing by? Well, we've got to divide by what's with W, which is the tangent 28 on both sides. So W equals 1 over tangent of 28. So 1 divided by tangent 28. So W equals 1.88. Alright, so good luck with your homework, and I hope this clears up a few things or even teaches those that weren't here in class what to do.